Hold on. Edwina. All right, today we've just moved them. Me. I learn something new every day. And it says I should not weigh her in pounds. I should weigh her in grams right now. So that's 7 grams. Look at you. She goes, I want the food. I want the food. All right, so here we go. Here's the food. I'll move this over for you while you eat. So that was 0.7 grams. You know, perhaps this is why I never did become a veterinarian. I'm just not into the science of it all or the anatomy, and yet I do continue to learn. So 0.7 grams. I want to see this number go up. I don't need to know what grams and kilograms and all of that is. Right now, what I need to see is whatever I'm weighing her in, that number is going up and not going down. Transferring her over today to this new brooder. Well, 2 things. The first brooder, completely enclosed, wooden, temperature, you know, like regulated where the warmth and everything just stays in. Now the new brooder has open, you know, there's no longer that protective barrier. And the temperature should be a little bit more down, and yet because they're just moving in here today, I've gone ahead and added an extra heat lamp to keep this side over here definitely warmer. But look at the ball just settling in. And Edwina has, you know, they've been in there for about an hour or so now. And Edwina is, well, she's off to herself, you know. I don't know. What I know is I've been devoting I don't like to say devoting a lot of time, and yet I am devoting a lot of time, but this is my choice. Nobody's making me do it, you know, and that's kind of the beauty of the Good Shepherd's life, is that there is nobody here telling me what I need to do. I'm not turning in any papers to be graded, and yet I am sharing everything that I'm learning along the ways with this little chick because, well, I think it goes beyond learning and sharing, if that makes sense. She is a mess. I've been most concerned, you know, beginning yesterday, Edwina's been here for over a week now on the farm, and she has a severe case of scissor beak, and that's something I'd never dealt with before. So this is my first time working with a scissor beak chick. She makes a mess, that's fine and all of that. But yesterday I was noticing the scissor beak is getting more pronounced, which means the beak is going even further. And what's happening is her 2 little eyes up here, she has severe cranial deformities. And this did all come from, I absolutely believe, the incubation in the egg period, 21 days, where, you know, the incubator possibly wasn't turning the egg often enough. And so at some point in utero, her head began to form to the inner shell of the egg, which then began to create the deformities. She's alive, which is, you know, for her, I believe, a miracle. And I remain grateful that my friend Tammy reached out to me and, you know, was like, hey, do you want to give this little chick a chance, because I don't want to end her life. And but she's done. She's like, I don't want no more food. I want to go back in there with everybody. But also, these are things I also, you know, realize is she needs a little bit more. It's all about finding the right texture. You know, she's like a little baby. Come here, Edwina, where are you going? Come here. Edwina. You know I can't just let you go back up there. I have to clean you, okay? Oh, no. Oh, no, don't fall. I'm gonna put your food back in there, okay? Come here. Edwina. I need to do a little cleanup here, because this remains to me, probably she's losing all her feathers. To me, what remains the most important thing is to keep her this area of her face, I keep putting KY jelly on so that this doesn't get all caked on. She's very, very fragile. This is not just me going up here and like picking food off of her beak. I mean, I don't want to break her neck. I know, honey, you are a mess. You're a mess. And I've not wanted to touch this on the top of her head. I've been hoping all along that it's food. It could be part of her brain. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And what I continue to see is, like I said, her little eyes are getting shifted here. There we go. I got it off. See? Isn't that much better? See? Now you can breathe. Is that better? I'm telling you, KY jelly. I'm going to buy stock in it. Should I buy stock in KY jelly, Edwina? Should I do that? Do you think I'd make some good money off of that? So I just put a little extra KY jelly, but do you see what I mean about the top of her head? What is that? It's almost like a tumor. I'm hoping to God it's just food, but I'm not about to pick that off, because could you imagine if I picked it off and it was her brain? I don't know what it is. But I know that feels much better, getting that food off of your nostril area. Oh! Oh my God, she goes, please don't. Is that food? Ah! I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Edwina. I can't do it. I'm just gonna lube you up. I'm gonna lube you up. I'm so sorry. She's really most tolerant of everything I'm doing, but this is a very fragile life. It's touch and go. It's one day at a time. I really have no idea what to expect, and that's part of what I love about becoming the Good Shepherd, is that as the Good Shepherd Natalie, it's not about expecting anything. It's about learning, trying, discovering, and all of that. Let me go ahead and put her back in here. There you go, there you go. At least you can breathe a little bit better now, yeah? And I'm gonna add more water to this food. Get a little more liquidy for her. I'm definitely going to all extremes here. You know, I'm like, listen, if I have to buy stock in yogurt as well, I will. Whatever it takes for this little girl. Whatever it takes. There she goes. She's gonna go ahead and get that beak all dirty again, huh, Edwina? Precious, precious little life. I'm so grateful that she's alive and appears to be doing well.